Hey everyone, Case here. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Moving on to chapter 26, I believe. Chapter 26, and we have to talk to Beatrice at the Grand Staircase. If memory serves me, we finally got a brand new classroom, which was the astronomy class. And because we had to be later on at night to see everything at night, we're past the curfew or past our bedtime. And we have to go to our room. In the process, I talked to Dumbledore, and Dumbledore is saying that Beatrice is in the Grand Staircase. She's not doing very well. Let's see if I can get her out of that slump. And make her happy. He's looking at the portrait. Hello, Beatrice. How's everything going? Alright, I suppose. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Shouldn't you? Well, yes, that's where I'm headed now. Beatrice, are you okay? Don't I look okay? I don't know, you ignored me in the hospital wing earlier, and now you're up late staring at the portraits. Can't you see why I'd be worried? No, I don't see why you'd be worried. Because I care about you, obviously. We're friends. No, Penny's your friend, and I'm not Penny. I thought you and Penny had made up. We did, but... never mind. Just leave me alone, okay? Thought I'd find you here, Beatrice. Muriel's waiting for us, remember? How are you three getting along with training? Better than you, I reckon. Muriel told me you've been off hobnobbing with centaurs. Come on, Beatrice. Let's get a move on. Bye, Casey. Sorry for, well, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll see you later. Well, that went probably as worse as you could probably wanted. That was odd. Aye, a sad story is of Beatrice, a more distressed damsel I've not seen. Has she been hanging around here often? Oh. Like a worm circling an unwatched flock. There's definitely something bothering her. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about it? Ha! Fire away, my friend. Upon my honor, I will answer to you the very best of my not inconsiderable ability. Tell me everything you know. It definitely sounds like Beatrice has a lot on her mind. Oh. What do you make of it, Bullbreaker of Castle Curses? What is weighing on her flaxen-haired friend? She's still mad at her sister. She hasn't recovered from being cursed. I haven't the foggiest. I mean, the most common sense answer would be that she is still traumatic about the portrait. But she was also looking at someone who was petrified in the hospital wing. Beatrice was cursed and trapped in a portrait for nearly a year. That can't be easy to recover from. Casey, I believe you have struck at the heart of the matter. Beatrice must be brooding over her cursed past. Oh. And I must say, you're not looking too chipper yourself. What's troubling you? It's my brother, actually. I need to talk to him, but I don't know how to contact him. I mean no offense, Casey, but I'm glad that mischief-making knave, Jacob, is nowhere to be found. He and his troublesome lieutenant were infamous in the day. His lieutenant? You mean Duncan Ash? Aye, that's the rogue. I wonder if Charlie would join me for another trip to see him. Yes, this quest calls for comrades in arms. I'll bring it up over Butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks. I thought they were going to throw me a bit of a curveball and say it wasn't Duncan Ash and it was somebody I'd never even heard of. But that's not the case. So what do you want to talk to me about, Casey? Duncan, I need to see him. Blimey, you don't mince words, do you? Why didn't you see Duncan? I want to get in touch with my brother, and he might know of a way to do that. And of course, it wouldn't be a trip to the prefect's bathroom without my good friend Charlie. You're a prefect yourself. You don't need me to get you in there. Come on, Charlie, I need your help. Duncan's unpredictable, but we can handle him together. I was never that fond of visiting him. Isn't there some other way you can track Jacob down? Not that I can think of. I understand that you have some misgivings, but we can talk about those. Oh, we've hit the 26. I'm not there yet, man. I'm really close. I'm not sure about this, Casey. Why would Duncan help us? Honestly, he might not. Because he liked my brother. Because he likes us. Middle one. I disagree. I think it was the middle one. What if Duncan refuses? Then I'll find another way. He won't refuse. I'll threaten to curse him. I'll find another way. Well, I disagree. I think it was the top one. What if Duncan refuses? What's in it for me? It'd make for a good story. My undying loyalty. You could use a bath, frankly. Top one? No! Why do you want to see Jacob? That's between me and Jacob. I want to understand him. He can help me find Rag Pick. Bottom one. I really did horrible on this. Seems like I got a lot of the orange ones. Middle one? I can't remember what it was. Oh no, I screwed up. Well, by golly, I couldn't remember, alright? Well, that's just a massive kick in the teeth. I can't do this until I hit level 26 for the empathy, because it knocks you down if that ends up being the answer. The good news is I am very close to actually getting it to level 26. So what I'm going to do is to spend some of our coins and let's boost this forward. It gives me 50. Let's go with this one, I guess. Great, so that should boost me up to 66? 67. Did it work? I'm almost done, don't you worry, and my outfit looks amazing now, doesn't it? I don't know math. I have small brain. There you go, your majesty. Alright, now this will probably work. Could anyone else help us? I hadn't considered that. Duncan's our best hope. Not that I can think of. Middle one. There we go, we got it. And I get some energy. Very well then, Casey. You convinced me. Visiting Duncan may be your best option after all. I'm glad you agree. Ready to head back to Hogwarts? Yes, yes. We'll meet up later in the prefect's bathroom. Or now. Now is good. Or now. Sorry, I'm a little agitated because I had to spend all those coins. The last time I remember being in the prefect's bathroom was with Peeves. And all that ridiculous pranking that seemed to go on for ages. You know, it's been a while since we came here looking for Duncan. I was just thinking that myself. It feels odd visiting him without Bill, doesn't it? A bit, yeah. Everything about Hogwarts felt odd without Bill, at least at first. I thought I'd gotten used to it, but coming here without him... You weren't as used to it as you thought? Yeah, I reckon so. I know the feeling. I keep thinking I've made my peace with Rowan being gone. And then I come across some place where I have some memory of him that I forgot about. Sounds like how people used to talk about me. Duncan, we've been looking all over for you. I suppose you were eavesdropping on us, weren't you? Naturally. Don't get too attached to those memories of your friend, Casey. People always move on in the end. Seems a bit unfair, doesn't it? It's healthy to move on. We shouldn't forget the past. Honestly, both are really good answers. But it's a mix of both. It is true in the fact that time does heal all wounds. Not to the point where you completely forget about it, you're still going to think about it, but it's not going to be as painful at times, and you'll be able to actually move on and do different things. But we shouldn't forget about the past either, right? I think it's healthy to move on. Sometimes you have to prioritize your own well-being. Let me guess. It's your own well-being you are prioritizing right now, isn't it? No one ever comes by unless they want something from me, after all. I'm sorry I should visit more. I've been incredibly busy, Duncan. I didn't know you cared. That is true. It seems like we only ever come to him when we need help. That's on me for not visiting more often, Duncan. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, it's alright. You're making me feel bad for getting cross with you now. How can we make it up to you, Duncan? Well, it would be nice to hear about your adventures firsthand, rather than always relying on eavesdropping. You got it, buddy.
Oh.
Blimey, it sounds like you've had a worse year than I have. Still, I'm glad you came by. Even listening to your sob story is better than sitting alone up here day in and day out. I'm glad to hear it. And now for the quid pro quo. What do I owe you for this social call? Well, I was hoping you knew something that might help me get in touch with my brother. Realizing how unpredictable life can be has made me want to reconnect with him, if only to understand him better. Good luck with that. In my experience, Jacob only cares about Jacob. But if you absolutely must find him, you could try the boathouse down by the lake. We used to hold secret meetings there when we were working for R. Not that we knew we were working for them, of course. Thanks for the information, Duncan. I appreciate it. And I promise I'll do a better job of visiting. I won't hold my breath. Not that I have any breath to hold these days. I suppose that was a goodbye? Shall we check on this boathouse? Yes, let's head down there now. Perhaps we'll find some clue that will lead us to my brother. The boathouse? You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not. Hey, let's go, says Charlie. No, let's spend 2 hours to put on warm socks. You sure you're good, Charlie? You sure you got those socks? This is exciting because we've never seen what this looks like. Until now. I'm just listening to the music. So this is where Duncan and my brother used to hold their secret meetings. Bit spooky, isn't it? You know, it's strange. I've never been in here, and yet I feel that hauntedness we were talking about earlier. Perhaps you're psychic, Casey? I don't think so. Somehow, just knowing that Duncan and my brother used to hang around here, I don't know, it puts everything in a strange light. They were such good friends back then, before everything went wrong. And with Trelawney's prophecy, I don't know if I'm in the before or after stage. Or both. Friends didn't clear things up, I take it. Not even remotely. I even have questions more than ever. Well, perhaps we can find something here that will cross at least one question off your list. Here's hoping. Let's take a look around. Well, it looks exactly how you would expect it. But it's a new place, so I like it. But I don't like this. This must be where Penny got the inspiration for her braids? Find anything? I'm turning up a whole lot of nothing over here. Not yet. Suppose it was a little optimistic to think we just stumbled across something. Hang on. What's that over there? Blimey, it looks like a black quill. Now to untransfigure it. Which means we're gonna have some kind of hidden message. It's from Jacob. What does it say? Pip, if you're reading this, Duncan's told you about our secret meeting place. There's loads I want to talk to you about, but a letter's not the place to do it. If you ever need me, cast Vermilius by the shore of the Black Lake, and if I'm near enough to see it, I'll come find you. Well, how do you like that? You couldn't have asked for a better find. Still, I have to wonder. If my brother's close enough to see red sparks from the shore, why hasn't he contacted me already? Perhaps you can ask him that. I will, plus a whole lot of other questions. Good thinking. Let me know what you find out. You're not coming with me? This is between you and your brother, Casey. I know better than to get in the middle of that. Fair enough. Thanks for your help, Joey. I'm off to the Black Lake then. Hopefully, my brother will have some answers for me. Well, I hope so too. If only you could have seen my face. I would cross my fingers and thinking in my mind, please don't let me have to wait. Please don't let me have to wait. Yeah, I have to wait. This is really pretty. Just with the moon and everything. And I also changed my outfit a bit. It's a little bit more comfy, don't you think? Alright, Jacob. Let's see if you're as good as your letter. Vermilius! Pip, you found my letter! I did. Not that it was easy or anything. I'm sorry, Pip. I know I haven't been the best brother to you.
Yeah.
So much of what you've been through has been my fault. Just like it's my fault your friend Rowan died. Your fault? How? You couldn't have stopped Rickpick from killing Rowan. Yes, I could have. I could have stopped her years ago, but instead, I let her use me to gain more and more power. Every terrible thing she's done since then has been on me. Perhaps you're right not to free me from that portrait. Come off it, Jacob. You can't really claim to be responsible for every decision Rickpick's made. Can't I? I never told you why I started working with Rickpick, did I?
Yeah.
I wonder if you still think it's not my fault after I tell you my story. Oh no. It's one of those things, isn't it? We don't know somebody as well as we think we do. If you really are at fault for Rowan's death, you need to tell me now. Don't you see, Pip? After I was expelled, I felt like a complete failure. I didn't see any way forward for myself.
Yeah.
When Rickpick asked for my help finding the vaults, it gave me a sense of purpose I'd been missing. She told me we'd find the treasure and the power together, that we'd share them. By the time I realized she was using me for my legitimacy, it was too late. The buried vault was open. Everything Rickpick's done since I helped her is my fault. Don't you understand? No, this is on Rickpick, not you. You should have known better. Once again, this is both options combined. You can't go wrong with either one. It seems to me that Rickpick got to Jacob when he was at his most vulnerable. When the world was crashing down around him. But he obviously couldn't stop everything Rickpick did either, right? You didn't make those choices, Jacob. Rickpick did. That's why we need to find her and bring her to justice. Together.
Yeah.
No, Pip. I have to do this alone. I can't risk you getting hurt. You shouldn't have to bear the burden from my failures. Whatever happens to me, so long as I know you're safe and happy, I'll be happy. Understand? Jacob, you can't just ask me to... Hang on, Pip. What is that?
Whoa!
Is that a student? What? That's not Beatrice, is it? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's my friend Beatrice who we have to help her, yes? Don't you dare end it on this note. You ended it on this note. I'm absolutely shocked. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's a spell, or she's not actually gone, she's still alive. There's gotta be something going on here. There has to be. But also remember that Esmeralda, Beatrice, and Marula, they were going to do something. Because remember way back earlier on in this chapter, Esmeralda said to Beatrice that Marula was ready. For what? I'm not sure. Are they trying to teach me a lesson? Are they trying to scare the living hell out of me? Because it worked. I do want to believe that she's not actually gone and there's something more to this. And we will find out in at least a week, maybe longer, whenever the next chapter is, in Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. Oh yeah, and Jacob's back as well. Lost in all of this. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.